What is up, everybody? Bright Pass here, back again with another video, and this time to read One Piece chapter 1136. That's a mouthful to say. And it's called The Country That Awaits the Sun. Alright, so this is Elbaf, I'm guessing. Or is it Wano? They're awaiting the sun. And hey, it's, that looks like Who's Who. What the heck happened here? Only child holding a mysterious hidden base. Is this Who's Who? That's Who's Who's base? Okay, I guess he's continuing the fight. And of course, Lady Speed is still with, what's her name again? Tama. Shout out to TCB Scans for getting this out early. And let's get on with this chapter. Okay. It's so tasty! This moose reminds me of dinosaur meat. Even the meat is huge. The moose? He's eating a moose? Okay. They're quite tricky to catch. As ferocious as they are delicious. No task is too great for one savior. Oh, that's Hydrogen said that. I appreciate it, Hydrogen Stanson. Digaga, glad you like it. Alright, so Luffy's enjoying eating now. It's rare for humans to make it all the way to the Sun Realm. The most confuse the underworld for Elbaf proper and flee before they find their way up here. Huh. Listen up, the mighty Ors was a warrior legendary even to you giants. He'd tower over any of you 3 times over, and guess who finally finished him? That's right, it was me. Ha! Usopp. way to go, Captain Usopp. Wow, your skin really is blue. You should see Fishman Island. There's as many skin tones as there are fish in the sea. I always wanted to see a mermaid. No shame in that. They're a sight to behold. Mermaid Cove is more enticing than heaven itself. Whoa! That said, my heart soars just as much when I see you giant ladies. Oh, Sanji-kun, you're so silly. It's cute. Wow, Sanji is Sanji is having the time of his life. Woohoo, beauties everywhere. I'm getting buried in babes. Oh my goodness, but they're so giant. Uh-oh, what if Sanji leaves a kid behind? Half giant. And what are you? Who, me? I can answer with my own blues. What the heck am I? Diddy, yeah. So now he's going to play some music. I guess it's a big, wide world out there. Let's toast to it. I'm surprised so many giants have never gone out to sea. Yeah. I kind of assumed they were all pirates. Yeah. Namitaso, I want to apologize to you and this other straw hat about before. Zoro. He ain't gonna be forgiven that easily, but beating a proper apology out of him was the least we could do. Jerd Tasso's sadistic side really makes my heart flutter. Don't sweat it. It's not like anyone died. Although that's only because Usopp stopped me. If he didn't, it would have been your head. Wow. Zoro. What? Rodo. Rodo. Wait, Rodo? Oh, that's his name. I thought that was a laugh for a second, or they were trying to say Zoro. Don't tell me you picked the fight without checking their current bounties. You never stood a chance. Huh? Don't hold back next time. Jern, she's so harsh. I can't get enough. Oh my God, he's a freaking masochist. Come on, everyone born here on Elbaf shares the same dream: to become the next sun god and rule the world. Sun god? Are you kidding me? The sun god isn't a ruler. That's right. He's the god of liberation. More like destruction. You're wrong. Everyone knows he was the god of laughter. It's getting rowdy. What's this about a god? The sacred Harley texts we've been passed down for generations on Elbaf. The legends are written in an archaic language, so there have been countless interpretations. No one can say for sure which translation is accurate, and this is the result. According to the Harley text, the world has already been destroyed twice before, and the name of sun god Nika is invoked after each instance. Nika. Who can say if he was the world's savior, or the great destroyer who brought it crashing down? All we know for sure is that he heralds great change. That's why the rulers of the day always tend to fear Nika's return. Nika. That's the guy Bonnie mentioned. Yes, the sun god has become a symbol, someone the hopeless and desperate turn to for salvation. They say Nika is adorned by white clouds with white hair and white clothes to boot, and he is said to have a contagious booming laugh. No wonder everyone's been saying I look similar, but I'm sure he's got nothing to do with me. Uh-oh, what's going to be their reaction in the next panel? Let me just see this again for a second. So there he is with the cloudy hair and stuff. They didn't really show that in the old stuff, in the old foreshadowing stuff, of course, because I guess Oda developed this as he was going along, but he did a great job. Don't be so dismissive, Straw Hat. You'd understand if you were born on Elbaf. We all look up to Nika. Not to defend Roto, but he wasn't lying about us all sharing the same dream. Loki was the same. I believe his motive for Harold's murder was his attempt to follow in Nika's footsteps. Nothing can justify what he did, Elder. Loki. So he's a good guy? No way in hell! He's the accursed prince. There was a prophecy before Loki was born that foretold that King Harold would be slain by his son. Then, shortly after his birth, the royal steed, the horse of fortune, died. Oh, that's right. Steed is horse as well. That was the same year that Linlin murdered the legendary hero Jorul. Oh, that's right, Big Mom. And the tragedy, man, the legendary hero, like Big Mom herself, my goodness. And the tragedies kept coming. A year later, the queen herself passed on. The princeling would go on to use his natural strength to make the realm of the dead his own personal playground. He killed many of those ferocious beasts and tamed the rest. He even released a few into the villages. And that was all by the age of 10. Uh-oh. He was an arsonist. Loki's mischief endangered countless lives. He had the authority of a prince and a malicious personality. He caused hell whenever the king wasn't looking. Then finally, in that very castle, Loki killed King Harold, the greatest monarch Elbaf ever knew. A splendid wise man who tried to connect with the outside world to get people to see beyond Elbaf's feared reputation as a land of warriors. Lord Jarul was stabbed trying to stop Loki. My helmet saved me in the end. It didn't save anything. He just got stabbed and just goes on living with his sword in his... Loki's reign of terror finally came to an end 6 years ago. He was running amok at sea when Red Hair captured him. Shanks? Shanks really came here? Yeah, in fact, he was just here earlier. I'm not sure where he went off to, though. Why is Zoro looking like that? Village outskirts. Oh. Okay, Zoro's suspicious. I thought you were acting weirdly on edge earlier. That explains it. You realize he's a reviled Kingslayer, right? Everything he told you was obviously just a lie. He said he knew where Shanks was. Do you have any idea how badly I want to see him again? Yes, I've heard about it 1,000 times. Sounds to me like he was using that to trick you. How would you know? You've never met Loki yourself. I haven't. I'm just guessing based on his reputation. Yep, see, there come the cops. As you can hear, the cops are coming for Loki. This is living in the city on a busy street. You start hearing sirens every now and then. But anyway, let's continue. I'll tell you everything I know, and that includes Red Hair's current whereabouts. If that was really a lie, I'm gonna send them flying. If you're sneaking off to do what I think you are, did you seriously expect to find your way there without me? Wow, listen up, Luffy. We'll get the key. But if he pulls anything funny, we'll have to take care of him. Got it, thanks. What the heck? But why is this guy here? He's my new slave. I'm truly blessed. Really, Nami? Oh, God. Because you got Zeus. Don't forget, I'm her #1 slave and Sanji's #2. The fufu. Strong girls really get my blood pumping. He's been struck by lightning, literally. Namitaso, isn't it neat how we're both navigators? Don't ever try to get close to me again. Yes, ma'am. It feels wrong for the guests of honor to bail so early. She, don't worry. I brought some meat. So it's only Luffy, Zoro, and Nami. Have you tried this moose? They're all in a drunken stupor now. They probably can't remember what they're celebrating. They say if all the treasure in the castle suddenly disappeared, would that be a problem, Roto? Oh, that's Nami asking. Say, if all the treasure in the castle suddenly disappeared, would that be a problem, Roto? My vision is awful, so I'm sure I wouldn't even notice. You had this in mind since the beginning, didn't you, Nami? Huh? Your eyes! Dogaga, ha ha. So that's what it is. Realm of the Dead. Dogaga, ha 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 ha. If I understood you correctly, then I'm afraid I'll have to step back and refute. Wait, what? Oh, Loki is seeing the guy now. Uh-oh. If I understood you correctly, then I'm afraid I'll have to step back and refuse your offer. I'm sure it's an honor to be invited to join your noble knights, but that would make you celestial dragons, right? Do you really expect anyone on the planet to willingly become scum like that? Uh-oh. Do we have any intel? Okay, that's not Shanks, is it? Because they're hiding the other eye, because that would be obvious with the scars. All the informants we sent to Elbath reported a giant crow heading for them before the transmissions got cut off. Their weakness is beyond belief. I'm done just standing by and listening. This is the definition of impertinence. All right, here comes Sheik again. Okay, I know it's not Sheik. God's Knight, Gunko. Okay, what's she doing? I won't let it stand. Don't be hasty, Gunko. Grrr, up. A wolf. Doga, eat him up, wolf. Hey, step back if you want to keep breathing. Grrr. What the, huh? Wolf? Whoops. Woof. If we were to spare him, would you change your mind then? So that's how you operate, huh? Well, if that was your offer, I'd accept my friend's fate and wish him peace and death. It's okay to grieve and rage, but a warrior never kicks and screams in the face of death. Well, there goes Woofy. I'll swallow all my fury and use it to fuel me when I reduce this world into rubble. Wow, a proud proclamation. Okay. That's crazy. So that's not Shanks, is it? Because they're clearly hiding the other eye. So they don't want you to know if it's Shanks or not. So they want Loki to join the Celestial Dragons. Or no, they want him to join the God's Knights. That's what's happening. And she's a God's Knight, Gunko. Interesting boots. Well then, and now Luffy's gonna release him. So what's gonna happen? Is Loki gonna join Luffy? Is that what's gonna happen? Is there like some, because they said the story is that Loki killed King Harold, but is that the truth? Or is that the rumor and something else happened? I don't know. Who knows? Do you know? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for reading along with me. This was a really fun chapter. Usopp is already starting to do his storytelling and gaining popularity. Sanji is in love with all the babes. Zoro, Nami, and Luffy are off to do some mischief with Roto, the Nami's new slave. Oh, man. Anyway, thanks for reading along with me. Thanks for watching this video. And I'll see you all in the next one.